Hello, everyone! I'm Krooked, and this is Unscripted, where I take a look at a game and give it an unscripted review, and then give it a rating of 1 through 10. Last time I played Power Rangers. This time I'm playing Power Rangers the movie. This one is 2-player, and this one's also featuring Ivan Ooze. So as I said in the last review, Power Rangers was a phenomenon, and it made a movie happen. And wow, look at all these sprites. They're so much better. Kimberly has a jiggle effect. That's weird. So does Aisha. The reason why this is Aisha and not Trini is Trini died in a car accident before this movie happened and before the season of Power Rangers that predated this. And then I think the person who played Zach wanted to leave for something else, so they replaced it with Adam. Fun fact, Adam is Johnny Young Bosch, who's known for voicing Ichigo in Bleach. And then there's Tommy, who is Jason David Frank, who is no longer alive. So anyone who was a fan of Power Rangers in the 90s, this was your guy. Tommy was your guy. You liked Tommy. It was that simple, because he was just the ultimate badass. If you didn't like Tommy, you didn't like Power Rangers, basically. It was weird. Nowadays, things are a bit more varied, and Billy's come out as being a super cool character. But yeah, back then, it was Tommy. Maybe like Jason or Rocky, but usually Tommy. So this game, as you can see, is quite a bit different graphically than the first Power Rangers game. Sprites are very clear. You can also go back and forth between the back of the screen and the front of the screen. And the putties are a lot more varied now. They're not just like blobs of what they were. They're they're kind of still blobs, but they have like what looks like armor on them, and now you also get drops all the time of these little thunderbolts. And this is why I think... Oh, no. I didn't know where that was coming from. I think this is why I prefer this game over the original, is you can hit X once you get all those little triangles, and you turn into the Power Ranger version. And, I mean, look at Tommy at this point. He just looks cool. That white armor with the... like black and gold, that just looks great. It is absolutely fantastic. And you can keep building it up to, I think, unlock that magic attack that was in the last one. Overall, it's a much cooler game. I actually do have a history of playing this one, and I remember my friend and I would always hang out, because he had the game, I didn't. We would hang out, and he would be like, hey, do you want to play Power Rangers? Hell yeah. And that would be it. He would come over, or I'd go over to his house, and we'd be playing Power Rangers for the rest of the day. I don't think we ever beat it. We got pretty far in the game, but this game is notoriously hard compared to the last one. You can time it a bit better than I did, and, actually wait to change into the powered form so you'll recover health. I clearly didn't do that, but when you die, you also come back right where you were. So, has some benefits. I don't know why he's attacking that way now. Oh. Nope. No idea. Weird. Haha! I tricked it. I still don't know why he was attacking that way. So there's a lot more to actually like worry about here. And the game overall is way more fun to play. It's a lot more fast-paced. There's a lot more going on. But what that does bring on some difficulty. The difference between this and the other one, though, is if you're not a Power Rangers fan, you're still really going to enjoy this game and what it does for the beat-em-up genre. It's really, really the same as most beat-em-ups, but unique in the ways that it needs to be to hold its own in the series. With the ability to transform and kind of restore your health, and it also makes your character stronger overall, it really helps the game be a better game and not just be another side-scrolling beat-em-up. The sound in this game is way nicer quality than the last one, but the problem is it doesn't have half of the really cool tracks that it did. This is also based off of the Power Rangers movie, and you'd never be able to tell what any of these scenes are based on this game. There, I went and got a game over. When you continue, you again get to pick your Power Ranger, and it starts you back at the beginning of the stage that you were on. And since I was still technically on stage 1, that's where I go back to. So, with the sound, like I was saying, it's not nearly as good as the first game. It doesn't have as epic a music. Even in the beginning with the theme song, it didn't stick with the theme song the entire time. And that definitely brings it down. There's also the same exact controls as the last game, which is why I haven't talked about that, other than L1 or L and R that let you go back and forth between the front and back. This is also 2-player, so that brings the score up. When you bring everything together and you think about how cool this game is to just play with a friend or even alone, because it is really fun alone, you just have to pay a bit more attention than I have. It's easy to give this game a really high score because it takes everything that the previous Power Rangers game had and kind of improves on it in every single way. I gave Power Rangers, or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Super Nintendo, a 7.5 out of 10, and I am giving Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie a 9 out of 10. This game is great. There's not a whole bunch that brings it down other than it's really hard, but you get to play with your friends, and, well, it has a bunch going on, and it's not too hard. Like, if you practice, it's easier than any of the Spider-Man games that are on the Super Nintendo, and you get to play with a friend. And it's better than Separation Anxiety, so, yeah. So that's it. It's going to be a solid 9 out of 10, and next time, we're probably not going to be playing any more Power Rangers games, so that's always a plus, or maybe it's not. But either way, I will see you on the next Unscripted. Bye!